Hey there guys, PortalMaster9351 here, and in today's video we are going to be going over the official buyer's guide for Starlink Battle for Atlas, which of course comes out in 1 week. Now I have spent the past day and a half absolutely studying the crap out of a chart so that I could memorize every single name, exactly how this video needs to go. So without further ado, we're going to dive right into this video and start talking about the best, easiest, cheapest way for you to get everything that comes out on day one for Starlink Battle for Atlas. And even if you don't want to get everything on day one, this buyer's guide will still be helpful at making sure that you guys get your money's worth and know how to buy the most efficiently all these products coming out, because there is definitely a lot of stuff coming out. It can be a little overwhelming. So without further ado, let's jump right in. The first thing that I wanted to go over in this video, just as a quick reminder, was the price points for these various products. So we're going to be taking a look at 5 distinct things. The first here is the starter pack. The starter pack comes for Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. It comes out on all 3 platforms in just a week. And on all platforms, it retails for $74.99. So it doesn't benefit you to get one over another if price point is your concern. Now, the Nintendo Switch version does have the most content in that it has digital versions of a ship, and also has a ton of different content relating to Star Fox, who of course comes in the starter pack. And of course the other, doesn't come in the other starter packs. Then of course you have the PS4 and Xbox One. They're 100% identical. There's no difference in between those two, except for the fact that one is for PS4 and one is for Xbox One. That's the only difference. Other than that, absolutely nothing. The next thing that I wanted to go over, other than the actual packs, is called the co-op pack. The co-op pack retails for $19.99 and allows you to basically attach another Starlink ship mount to your controller and play with 2 players. Right out of the box, you're only going to be able to play with 1 player, given that there's only 1 ship mount. So if co-op is something you're going to want to do, then you are going to want this co-op pack, because it's going to actually let you play with 2 starships at the same time with 2 different people. So that's going to be a must-buy, but only if you are planning on playing with 2 players. That's the only reason you would need this. There are 3 actual ways that the toys themselves are sold. The first of these is the ship pack. It retails for $24.99, comes with the ship, comes with the weapon, comes with the pilot. Pretty straightforward. You also have the weapon packs. These retail for $9.99 and come with 2 weapons each. And then finally you have the pilot packs. These retail for $7.99, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. They just come with a pilot. So those are just a quick review of the price points for all these things. So now let's dive into talking about the most effective way to buy all of these products, or to make sure you end up with no duplicates, as the weapon packs and the ship packs do contain some duplicate pilots, weapons, stuff like that. So we're going to make sure that you guys know exactly what you're getting into with this game. So first up, let's go over the ship packs. There are 4 base ship packs that are not exclusive to anywhere. The first of these is the Nadir ship pack. Then you have the Neptune ship pack, you have the Lance ship pack, and you have the Pulse ship pack. All of these are available anywhere Starlink is going to be sold. No guarantee your particular store will have this on launch day. It's possible they won't get them in stock, or maybe they'll get sold out. But in theory, all 4 of these are sold everywhere that Starlink is sold, and they each come with a unique ship, a unique pilot, and a unique weapon. As of right now, there is not a single way to get anything in these 4 ship packs anywhere else other than in these ship packs. So if you want any of the pilots, any of the weapons, or most importantly, any of the ships in these packs, you will have to buy these packs on the first day. There may be, and there's actually a lot of rumors, that the pilots in each of these 4 ship packs will be sold individually in those pilot packs like I mentioned earlier, potentially at a later date. But as of right now, we don't have any information regarding that, although if there is news on that, you can be sure I'll be letting you guys know. Other than those 4 generic ship packs, there are 2 exclusive ship packs that are going to be sold on day 1. The first of these is the Cerberus ship pack. The Cerberus ship pack comes with the, Cerberus ship, also comes with the pilot, Razor LeMay, and comes with the Shockwave weapon. As of right now, Razor LeMay and the Shockwave weapon are both available in other packs. You can buy Razor LeMay in her own pilot pack, and the Shockwave comes in one of those weapon double packs. The Cerberus, however, is currently exclusive to this pack, so if you actually want the Cerberus, you will need to actually purchase this ship pack. And it is available exclusively at GameStop in the United States or equivalent stores overseas. Then you have the second exclusive, and that is the Scramble and Fury Cannon. You'll note that not only does this ship pack contain an exclusive ship, but also an exclusive weapon. The pilot, however, Levi McRae, is still going to be available in his own single pack for the pilots on day one. However, if you want either the Scramble or the Fury Cannon, you will need to purchase this ship pack. There are rumors that at a later date the Fury Cannon may become available on its own in a future weapon pack, but as of right now, there's no information on whether or not that will be the case. I will go ahead and say, having duplicate weapons, if you were going to get a duplicate of anything, you'd want the weapons, because you can attach multiple weapons to multiple ships. You could have two of the same weapon on a ship. Wouldn't make that much of a difference. So if you're going to get a duplicate of anything, it would be the weapons, and seeing as right now there's no way to get the Cerberus and then it's not the Shockwave, but whatever weapon comes with the Shockwave, there's not a way to do that. If you want everything, the best thing you're going to be able to do, the only option you really have is to buy that duplicate that's going to come in the Cerberus in addition to the double pack. So the Scramble and Fury Cannon, just back to that real quick, are exclusive to Target on day one. There is no word on whether or not the Cerberus or Fury Cannon / Scramble will be available anywhere else at a later date. Sometimes they have timed exclusives, but as of right now, there's absolutely no news on whether or not that will actually be the case. So that's it for the ship packs. We'll be doing a recap at the end, so if this is all kind of just going, over your head, don't worry, I'm going to be doing a pretty general overview at the end. This is just a more in-depth breakdown. So now, let's take a look at the weapon packs. So the weapon packs, I don't actually have the names of all of these memorized. Unfortunately, there's just too many of them to memorize. But what you need to know is that there are 4 of these, as you can see right there. Those are the 4 that are coming out in a grand total of 8 weapons. Every single one of these weapons is exclusively available in these weapon packs with the exception of the Shockwave. The Shockwave is the only one of these 8 weapons that is going to be available anywhere else on day one. So if you buy all of these, you're going to be pretty safe for not getting duplicates at a later time, because I highly doubt that any of these weapons will find their way into ship packs at a later date, although we don't know that for 100% certainty. I would say if any of these weapons end up being in a ship pack at a later date, they will just be in the exclusives like the Scramble and the Cerberus packs later on. I expect the Fury Cannon will be sold in one of these later on, but for right now, for day one, these are the 4 weapon packs that you've got to deal with, and so there's nothing too complicated there. But now let's talk about something a little bit more complicated, the pilot packs. So right now, as in on day one, there are going to be 4 of these pilot packs sold everywhere in North America. There is one exclusive that I'll mention very briefly named Startail. Startail is currently only available in select European countries like Great Britain, for instance. I think there's a few other countries that it's going to be available on day one at, but not in every European country. However, it was stated today on Ubisoft's Twitter, or rather on the official Starlink Twitter, that in fact Startail would be coming to America at a later date. They just don't have the details on that just quite yet. So that's the only exclusive pilot for now, but it looks like it won't be staying that way. It's just that way for now. So what are the 4 pilot packs coming out on day one? First up, you have Levi McRae, then you have Razor LeMay, then you have Eli Arborwood, and Carl Zeon. Now, if you have been following along successfully, you will recall that Razor LeMay comes with the Cerberus, and Levi McRae comes with the Scramble and Fury Cannon ship pack. So, if you're planning on getting either one of those ship packs, do not buy the single pack, because you will end up with duplicates. However, as of right now, it does seem as if Carl Zeon and Eli Arborwood are pretty safe buys, especially if you want them on day one. While there are rumors that they will be getting their own ships at a later date, there is currently no distribution information on whether or not that will be happening. So if you want everything on day one, you will only need to buy the Carl Zeon and Eli Arborwood packs. But if you're not planning on getting the exclusives, you will need to pick up Levi McRae and Razor LeMay if you still want all of the pilots. It just comes down to whether or not you're looking to get the exclusives or not. I know that there are some fans out there that don't want to get everything. That's okay. There are some fans out there that want to get everything except the exclusives. And then there's people like me that have already pre-ordered literally everything and had to already go and do all of this to figure out the best way to buy everything. So it just depends on what you're wanting to do. There are various ways to approach this topic, approach toys to life. And so yeah, so now I'm going to be doing a general overview and talk about the best way to get everything, and just do a general overview, just like, again, like I said, talk about the best way to get everything. So you're the Starlink superfan. You want absolutely everything that this game has to offer, and to do that, you're going to want to buy everything. I completely understand. That's exactly what I'm doing. Before I get into that though, might I mention, you can buy the Digital Deluxe Edition, which includes everything minus the exclusives that's coming out on day one for a price point that depends based on the platform, if I'm correct. I think it's like $80 on top of the base game. Do not quote me on that, but I believe that is correct. But now let's get into that general overview like I just promised you guys. So like I said, you want to get everything. That's the kind of super fan you are. So what do? You go out and you buy all 6 of the pilot packs. That means you buy the Nadir, the Neptune, the Pulse, the Lance, the Cerberus, and the Scramble. All 6 ship packs, I mean. On top of that, you buy all 4 weapon packs, not caring that you end up with a duplicate Shockwave. Then you buy the 2 pilot packs that do not contain characters you already have, meaning you buy Eli Arborwood and Carl Xeon. Doing so, you will only end up with 1 duplicate, and that is the Shockwave weapon. And honestly, it's not too bad. Then you go and you buy whichever starter pack you happen to want to buy, whether that be the PS4 starter pack, the Xbox One starter pack, or even the Nintendo Switch starter pack. Something you should be aware of though, if you do choose to purchase the Nintendo Switch starter pack, is that currently the Zenith Starship, which comes for the PS4 and Xbox One, is only available in the digital form for Nintendo Switch users. However, if you were to buy both Nintendo Switch and PS4 starter packs, you would be able to get the Zenith ship as well as the Shredder weapon that comes in both of those starter packs. As of right now, there's no way to get either one of those, the Shredder weapon or the Zenith Starship, outside of the PS4 and Xbox One starter packs. However, Ubisoft has stated that they are looking into making those available some other way. However, there's no official word on that just yet. I don't know, I wouldn't hold my breath. It'd be nice if that was the case, but I'm just saying that never happened with like the Skylanders starter packs that would have different stuff. Might happen, just throwing it out there. So who knows what's going to happen. But yes, that is everything coming out on day one. This is going to end up costing you, depending on tax in your state, around $300. That's roughly how much it's going to cost you. Now, if you're looking for the absolute easiest way to get all this going to as few stores as possible, say you're not one of those people that just likes, driving around town all day hunting for, collectible figures, the best way to pre-order all this stuff is to pre-order, for at least for Americans, to either pre-order everything except the Target exclusive at GameStop, or pre-order everything except the GameStop exclusive at Target. Now, just be aware that Target cannot do in-store pre-orders, and like a lot of the stores don't actually have these ships available for in-store pickup. So personally, what I ended up doing was I ordered everything at GameStop. I'm going to GameStop to pick all that stuff up. Then I'm going to be driving to, or getting an Uber rather, to the Target to pick up my Scramble and Fury Cannon weapon. So yeah. Just be aware of that. That is probably the easiest way to pre-order everything, although if you're confident enough that Amazon can get this stuff to you on day one and you don't care about the deliveries, then you can just have it all delivered to your house. But if you're looking for the cheapest, most effective way to get all this stuff, I've just laid it all out for you guys. And of course, you can adjust this accordingly based on your personal preference and needs. With that, I will be linking down in the description a link to a thread on Reddit that gave me a beautiful, wonderful spreadsheet and told me exactly the best, most effective way to buy all the exclusives and all the figures on day one. So yeah, you can check that spreadsheet out. It is helpful. It summarizes what I said in this video in the form of a spreadsheet, but I know some people are auditory people, so I figured I would give my best explanation as to how to do this. With that in mind, that is all I have for you guys for the official day one buyer's guide for Starlink Battle for Atlas. As more news comes out about Wave 2, if there is going to be such a thing in the near future, you can be sure that I will be letting you guys know. And with the game coming out in only a week, I will be doing a mega unboxing of everything that I just talked about in this video, because I've already followed my buyer's guide, basically. I've followed everything I said in this video. so that I can get everything. I'll be doing a mega unboxing, I'll be doing tons of gameplay when this game comes out in just 1 week from now. So with that in mind, stay tuned for a lot of exciting content coming very soon. But for now, this has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to all my patrons on Patreon, especially Liam Corner, The Collector Creepypasta, and Portal Power TV. That's all for now. See you guys next time.